Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. And I know that it's not Thanksgiving yet, but I'm using the Thanksgiving stickers from DesignLovelyStudio, and I like them so much I couldn't wait until Thanksgiving to use them. I'm loving the blue in this. It's not very fallish to me, but I'm just liking that feel of the blue and not just so orange and dark. So I'm excited about incorporating that blue into my spread. And this spread is going to go really quick. I think I spent maybe 35 minutes, and that was start to finish, looking off in space for a while, interruptions from the kids, all that stuff that I cut out. But it took about 30 minutes from start to finish, so these stickers really made the spread go quickly and smoothly. I'm not sure what I did or what's going on. They're all a little short for the boxes, so I'm not sure if they're even made for the Big Happy Planner, but they work great. I don't mind that little bit of gap, and I love day stickers right now. I'm really into the days of the week sticker, and even though it takes a couple extra minutes to get these down and to get the numbers on the days, I still really like spending the time doing this. It makes a huge difference in the planner, and I really think it changes the mood and feel of the spread. It's also nice to bring design elements in that don't take up functional space. So I really like that about these as well. And I try to incorporate them as much as possible. And when I can remember to print them out, I will definitely continue them on my future spreads. And I did cut this part out, but after I had covered up all of the days, I realized I had no idea what days they actually were. So I did have to look up that the week ended on the 15th so that I could work my way backwards and put these number stickers on. So this is the week of the 9th through the 15th. And I know that I have a few things going on this week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, my kids have sports. So I do want to leave space for that, but I want to use as many of these graphic images as I possibly can. And I'm going to grab some wax paper and try to decide where I want these. And then I realize that really I should be able to cover the whole spread and move the stickers around all over the page without limiting myself to just one little piece of wax paper. So I don't usually cover up my full spread with a piece of wax paper, but I really didn't know where I wanted these images to go and where I would have to put them in order to balance the colors across the page. So part of my focus right now is just balancing that blue and that really pretty yellow across the page. I did put that big image down in the bottom right hand corner. Really for me, the only place that could have gone is that bottom right hand corner or those 2 middle boxes on Saturday and Sunday. Otherwise, I kind of needed to leave room for things. I wasn't quite sure where I wanted my lines yet, so that was just the easiest place for me to put it and the definite way to get that on the page, and I definitely wanted it on the page. I also went ahead and put that Sunday, Monday, or I guess it starts with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday box over on the sidebar, and I will use that for my meal planning. And as you can see, I am moving things around. I am trying to decide where I'm going to put my lines on the page. If I want to put 2 on the left in the middle and 1 at the bottom, and then on the right hand side, I'd put 1 or 2 in the bottom and then 2 in the middle, if that makes sense. But I did decide to put it in the middle box on Monday, the bottom boxes on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then jump back up to the middle boxes on Saturday and Sunday. I felt like I was going to be able to get the most bang for my buck with the images if I put my lines in those areas. So as you can see, I finally I'm going to dive right in and start putting stickers down. I did decide that I could layer this blue box behind this image here, and it may take me a little bit of adjusting just to get everything straight, but I'm really liking how this blue layers underneath that beige image so nicely. I also like how it's bringing that blue from the bottom left across the page some. There is a little bit of blue in the bottom right, but it's not like in your face blue like over in the bottom left hand side. So I really feel like I need to bring that blue across the page more. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try and bring some more over on Saturday and Sunday as well if I can. And then I did grab these flower images, and the one says there is always something to be thankful for. And I like how, again, those florals that are in the bottom right corner are now carried up across the page some. There are some florals kind of in the corner in the edges of that menu planning sticker that I put in, but it's not in your face and it's okay. It's not a perfect balance, but it does still bring that pattern up across the page. This sticker also has some florals around it, so again, I'm just trying to bring those across the page, and this is just somewhere where I can list things that I am thankful for. And then I'm grabbing my Christiane Design stencils. I have all of them now, the 5mm, 6mm, 7mm, and 1/4 of an inch. And I'm pretty sure I decided to use the 6mm here. I didn't want super close lines, but I did want a lot of space to write things. I know that I don't need to incorporate my work plans this week because I have training on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and really that's all I'll be able to do. Monday, I think that there's a meeting on Monday afternoon, but not a lot of time to do other work. So Tuesday will be my only real day in the office, and that will be spent on just my routine weekly things that need to be done. And then I also have to work on surplus. So I already know what work will look like this week, and I don't really need to write it in my planner. But I do want a lot of lines for my personal life because I'm trying to be more conscientious about just the more routine things that I'm doing, but trying to actually schedule them into my day so that I make sure to leave time for them. So if I want to clean the bathrooms in the house, I want to write that in my planner and not just assume that I'm going to be able to get to it when I've written 20 other things in my planner. So I do want enough lines for my routine type things, as well as the non-routine things, like if I need to make a phone call or a return or send an email or what have you. But I'm really liking how all the lines pull the spread together. Every week I say this, I think, at least to myself, but I love how the lines make my spread look so functional and so inviting for me to write on it. I am going to go ahead and drop in the boxes that I know for Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. There have been some additional things that have gotten scheduled since I've done this, and I have started keeping my partially used sticker sheets on my desk so that when I need to add things, they're right there. And then once I get past this week, I will put the extras I'll either throw them away or I will put them back in my little sticker book sleeve. So now that I have the foundation down, I have the decor down, now I just want to make sure I balance everything out and that I use all the stickers that I want to use. I am thinking about putting that big blue sticker up on the weekend, but I really didn't have anything planned necessarily for the weekend, so I didn't really want to put a big box up there. I did want to carry the blue up to that area, so I did decide to swap out the box for a more blue box. They do have patterns on them, so it's not a solid blue box, but it brings more of that blue up into the weekend. And now I'm just trying to figure out what other decorative items I want to add before I'm done. And I really like these circle stickers, so I did put the TGIF down on Friday, of course, and then I did put the yay on Monday. But then I didn't really like how there were two of those like grayish brown or grayish tan circle stickers. So I am going to just try to put this yellow one somewhere and leave those two. But I decided that two of the grayish brown circles really weren't going to work for me. And so I did take the TGIF off and put the yellow box there. And I really like how that yellow brings the yellow flowers from the other side over a little bit to the other side of the page, if that makes sense. I really like when the colors are balanced across the page. If it doesn't bother you, then that's not something you need to worry about. But I just like to get in my planner more if things look more appealing to me. So that is how I do this. I balance the colors, I try and balance the shapes, and I try to make the feeling of the spread inviting. So then I just drop in some of these flags because I think they're cute and I liked bringing in that extra little bit of blue. And then I also decided that I would put a few more boxes in the sidebar, partially because I have them and also because I usually put my errands there, and having a box will help keep it contained there in the sidebar. And usually I just use the lines, or maybe I have one big box. But this week I thought I would just layer in a couple boxes. I didn't necessarily need more blue there because of the blue sticker right next to it, but I'm really enjoying this palette and these stickers, so really I just want to use as many as I can. And then I'm going to trim off the extra, and you can see the current week that I'm on, that spread. I had not started writing in it when I was doing this spread, but it is plenty full now. And then I'm just going to take one more look through the stickers and see if there's anything else that I want to incorporate into the spread. I would love to find another way to use those numbers, maybe in a future spread. But other than that, this is my spread for the week. I hope that everyone is having a great October, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!